Although it is a well-known and beloved hymn, there is a strain of irony that runs through the hymn Dear Lord and Father of Mankind. The verses we know are only the last few of a much longer poem by John Greenleaf Whittier. The poem, The Brewing of Soma, tells a story of ancient Vedic priests brewing soma, an intoxicating beverage, to alter their mental state in order to bring them closer to the divine. Ultimately, though, this results in the community giving praise to the soma for the feelings of joy and exuberance, rather than guiding their praise directly to the divine. It was intended as a cautionary tale to Christians of the time, who may have been mistaking the powerful sensations that are derived from the use of incense, moving music, and solemn rituals with the feelings of God's presence. How ironic, then, that it has become such a popular hymn to sing. John Greenleaf Whittier was an American Quaker born in Massachusetts in 1807. The Quaker perspective is apparent throughout the verses that we do sing, with the emphasis on phrases such as our rightful mind, simple trust, without a word, and silence of eternity. The Brewing of Soma was written in 1872 and was never intended to be set to music. Whittier himself wrote, "I am not really a hymn writer, for the good reason that I know nothing of music. Only a very few of my pieces were written for singing. A good hymn is the best use to which poetry can be devoted, but I do not claim that I have succeeded in composing one." Nevertheless, the final stanzas inspired musical accompaniment. In American hymnals, it is most commonly associated with the tune Rest by Frederick C. Maker, an English organist and choirmaster who grew up and spent his career in Bristol. It is also less commonly set to the tune Repton by Charles Hubert Hastings Perry, who served as the director of the Royal College of Music from 1895 to 1918. At the University of Oxford, he taught composition to students including Vaughan Williams, Holst, and Ireland. While the tune Rest matches the meter of the poem exactly, the tune Repton requires the final line of each stanza to be repeated. This intensifies each final line, giving a more inspiring pairing of text and tune. This could be beneficial or detrimental depending on the perspective. After all, the poem was originally about the danger of getting too wrapped up in our worship tools rather than the divine experience itself. The final verse provides assurance and peace in the face of trials, especially the sort that we so often see in the world today. It draws text from 1 Kings, when Elijah is instructed to stand on the mountain, where he witnesses a great wind, great earthquake, and a fire. We are told, though, that God is not in the wind, or the earthquake, or the fire, but rather in the still small voice that comes after the trials, speaking comfort and peace. Please enjoy this recording of the choir of King's College, Cambridge, under the direction of Stephen Cleobury, singing Dear Lord and Father of Mankind to the tune Repton.